Hey, this is JR, the TexPat OTG. Today I just want to make a quick video about Vietnam visas and problems that people are having with those visas or with getting those visas. As you might know, I was in Vietnam for 9 years, and I just left in August of 2022 after the pandemic. My visa got really messed up during the pandemic, and I wound up not being able to get an exit visa and was stuck in Vietnam for quite a while, not being able to leave. Well, what I wanted to say today is a lot of people got blacklisted. A blacklist, simply put, is just that you can no longer enter Vietnam on any kind of visa. But sometimes it's really difficult to find out if you're on the blacklist or not. The agencies, travel agencies in Vietnam that handle a bulk of the visa work for longer visas, charge you for that, charge you for the service to find out. I have been quoted anywhere from $75 to $150 to find out if I was on the blacklist. I didn't do it because ultimately I didn't need it, but that's the way it is. It's hard to find out if you're on the blacklist. It's easy to get on the blacklist. So today, I just wanted to tell you the easy way to find out if you're on the blacklist or not. Vietnam has implemented an e-visa. E-visa is a 30-day tourist visa that you can apply online, and in 3 days you'll know if you have a visa or not. If you get rejected, then you're blacklisted, and you'll have to actually go to the embassy in your area and find out why and discuss it with them there. There's no easy way to get off the blacklist once you're on it. During the pandemic, Vietnam made changes to their visa policy, to their work visa policy, a lot of things, and a lot of people that use travel agencies, which are mistakenly called visa agencies, they did really unscrupulous things to be able to get your work visas. The best way to get a visa in Vietnam is always just go to the immigration office. Don't mess with the travel agencies. Even if you're overseas, don't mess with the travel agencies. Go to the Vietnam embassy or consulate in your area and do your visa work there. You'll save a lot of money, and the work they do for you will be 100% spot on. Shouldn't have a problem unless you're blacklisted, and that's where you have to talk to them and try to solve that problem. I put the link in the description below and a screenshot of the opening page here. So shouldn't be a problem for you to find the page and do the work. Do it yourself, DIY. My main advice to you, if you're traveling to Vietnam, is stay away from the travel agencies no matter what. They are not reputable generally. Some are, some aren't. Their fees are high. You can go to the immigration office yourself. A lot of the people in the immigration office speak English. If you don't feel like that's good enough for you, then you can always hire somebody to go with you to translate. I did that. I had a friend of mine go with me, and we were able to get in and out really quick the last time I went. That's about it. Just if you want to know if you're blacklisted, apply for a visa. You don't have to use it, just apply for it. And if you get canceled or you get denied your visa, then you're blacklisted. And then it takes more work to try to get out of it, or you just find another destination. I'm in the Philippines now, and their visa stuff is really easy, especially for Americans, and really for nearly everyone. If you want the hassles of Vietnam visas, go ahead, but I'm choosing to stay in Philippines now. There'll be a lot of people trying to go back to Vietnam to get their work visas to teach English in Vietnam or work for a company there. They're going to have a problem right now. It's a little bit difficult. The longest they can stay is 30 days. And depending on the school or the business that you try to work with and the travel agency that they hire to do your work, your visa work, and your TRC, temporary resident card, things can get difficult and take longer than 30 days. And you may have to go out of the country and come back again. I've had several friends that it's taken a couple of months and a trip out of the country before they could get their TRC worked out. But overall, find out if you're blacklisted. If you're not, you can go ahead and try to get your Vietnam visa. And like I said, try to get it from an embassy or consulate and not from the travel agencies. You need to watch some of my previous videos on this. The travel agencies were really instrumental in getting me blacklisted, and also were asking for a $3,800 fee to get all my visa problems solved. Well, I didn't do it. I went to the embassy myself and I did solve my problems, and I solved it on my own with the help of my friend that translated for me. We did okay. So don't get caught up with those expensive and incompetent and unscrupulous travel agencies. It won't do you any good at all in the long term. You can do it yourself. Once you learn how, you can do it yourself every time. And this is JR, the TechSpat OTG, saying thanks for watching. If you have any questions about the visa situation, I'm probably not the one to ask. I'm not there now. So find somebody that can go with you to the immigration office. Make sure you understand what they're talking about and get everything translated. Always ask for receipts. Don't give up your passport. That's important too. If it were me now, knowing what I know, I would never give my passport to one of the travel agencies in Vietnam. I also wouldn't pay them. The services that they render, you don't know what they're doing. You don't know who they're saying you're working for when they're getting work permits. There's a lot of things you won't know. And they have a history of not doing the right thing and for using fake companies and all kinds of things like that to get your work visas and get your TRCs, get your business visas, investor visas, everything. So be careful, just be careful. And don't get on the blacklist if you plan to visit Vietnam. This is JR, the TechSpat OTG, saying thanks for watching. Hey, this is a real surprise. While I'm making this video, Rhea brought in something for me. It's the first Cheetos that I've had in 15 years since I left the US. This is really a surprise. I really like these things. Of course, they're not good for you or anything like that, but the taste is unique and it brings back memories. Hey, how about that? A real Cheeto.